SOSReality. I'm Squish.
I'm Smitty.
I'm sitting here with a mask on my face because it's pretty much robbing season. And we're here to talk about something that hits guys' pockets up.
Child support. I'm Smitty, by the way. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
This is SOS. I'm Squish. You got a nice house. What is it? I'm Squish. SOSReality here. I'm Squish.
I'm Smitty.
We're here to talk about child support.
Please do.
We're going to let them talk for a second.
Just hearing the words child support sparks an emotional response in just about anyone. Fathers who feel like the rules are more about the paycheck than the parenting. Moms who say they can't live on what they have.
In general, I think that the perception is that it's unfairly biased towards men in the state of Massachusetts.
I think that the formula used is fair. The law is reasonable. People have a responsibility to support their children.
I bring home $1,626 a week and $350 go to child support.
Bryant says $18,000 a year in child support for his infant son is too steep. At 29 years old, he says he had to move back in with his parents. He sees his son every other weekend and a couple of nights a week.
When I have my son, I still need to provide clothing for him. I still need to provide a crib. I need to provide food, diapers, whatever his necessities are when he's with his mother.
I went back to live with my parents. I had to, from a cost standpoint, until I could afford to live in a decent place. And then you feel kind of like a second-class citizen because your kids are coming to a small place after being at, mom's nice house. And
John Gagnon has been paying alimony and writing out child support checks for 11 years. He now pays $2,700 a month for his teenage daughter. He says she stays with him nearly half the time, and his 19-year-old son lived with him full-time before going off to college this fall. He feels the guidelines don't take into account how much time he spends with his kids.
it really didn't matter from a child support guideline standpoint if they had stayed one night a month or 0 nights. I would have paid the same then that I paid for 13 nights, having them 13 nights.
When it comes to paying child,
Guys, we looked at some stats here. Oh, I got uncomfortable when I saw the stats. Fellas, out of child support paid, 85% is the male. It's the man. Pays 85% of child support.
Which means that's 15% about the females.
15%, and out of the 15%, the female pays less. Hey! Yeah. On average, what was the average again?
Well, the average right now, they always pay a third less.
Yeah.
So, for example, if it was $3,600, they'll pay $2,400. They always rewarded a lesser amount to pay.
Yep. And you can go check some of this info out on the U.S., the National Census Bureau data. I'm going to read off some stuff to you, man. It says the National Census Bureau data, it says show that in 2013, 13.4 million parents had custody of the children under the age of 21, while the others lived somewhere else. It said the amount of child support received was $22.5 billion. And it said in 2013, almost 83% of it was the woman cutting the check, with her getting the bread. 83%. So you can pretty much just say almost all men play child support.
Pretty much. Now, I'm going to go into some more stats, and this is for the state of Texas right here, is where we live at. The recent, in 2019, the recent statistics behind it, they said that at this time, 80.4% of men are paying child support versus 19.6% of women that's paying. Also, as well, to go along with that, they do it by percentages. So if you have one child, it's 20%. If you do it by 2 child, it's 25, 3, 30, 4, 35. You get to 5, it's at 40. And when you get over 5, then it stays at 40. It can't be no less than 40, but it can go higher. So it gives you an idea of how astronomical some of these figures are and numbers are if you have to pay your child support.
I have a friend. I've told you this story plenty of times.
Yes.
I was working with this guy. He had a lot of kids, about different women. Not calling his name, but he showed me his check. He got paid. We all got paid one day. And when I saw what child support did to this man's check, I was like, yo, dinner's on me for a week. I don't know how you can't survive on what I saw his check was.
I don't know how they do it either. I ain't gonna lie to you, not one bit.
So if y'all out there robbing the bank and you was like, child support got me, I'm be like, I understand, man. I'm gonna get out the way and let you rob the bank.
Hey, child support pay. Oh, this is the crazy part too. So, you know, the meter's always running with child support. So let's say if you lose your job, and this can happen to anybody. We all been there where you lose your job, on, you know,
hard times.
Yeah. So for some cases, not all, well, back child support, even if you miss one payment, you can actually get your account frozen on missing one child support payment. Now, the bad part about that's not even the worst. That's not even the worst part. That's the craziest part.
Straight Boston, George. They froze your account.
Yeah. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is, let's say you made an agreement with your spouse, right? And then y'all break up, you know, child support, and y'all went under the table with it. If she gets upset and goes back to court and order that child support, let's say you've been doing it for 7 to 8 years.
Yeah.
You have to pay that back child support.
Oh, you didn't come get that money. Oh,
at any time. At any time. That's when they really come to get your money. Now listen to this. Let's say they get to teenagers, anything like that. If you don't pay a certain percentage down right off, you will go to jail.
And this is what's crazy too. Back me up on this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. While some guys get locked up for, I guess, what back pay what they owe the child support, isn't the meter still running? Like, even though you're spending time that pays what you owe, you still have to owe the time that you missed. So you still get back out. When you get back out, you're still in debt for child support.
Hey, listen to this. The meter never stops. So basically, it's a continuous meter going on for 18 to 21 years.
They make a lot of money off this.
Yes.
Our government makes a lot of money off child support. This stuff gets taxed.
I got a sad tale. I hate to bring up this. One of my good friends, he doesn't live in the state anymore, but actually he had a brother pass away due to this situation. He went.
Ooh. Yeah. Cause it's too much.
It just he didn't tell nobody how much it was hurting him because he wasn't. You know the woman.
That guy just said he had to move back in with his parents.
Well, it wasn't just that. It's just the woman was playing with him like he wouldn't be able to see kids at certain times and doing different things like that. And he didn't tell nobody about it. So I wish he would have. But yeah, he ended up just.
Let's not play with this and just tell the truth. This leans more toward the girl. I've seen cases, up close, personal cases, to where I felt like the father was more fit than the mother.
Oh yeah.
And they still gave the mother the child.
Oh yeah.
This is my thing. If y'all both have 50-50 custody, why is anybody paying anything if y'all both are taking care of the child? That's just me giving my opinion. If we both have it now, if the person's not in the child's life, of course, cut the check.
Yeah.
But if y'all are both equally taking care of the child and taking turns, why are you paying?
In some cases, it depends on the state as well. In some cases, you don't have to pay anything, but in some cases, you do. It just depends on the state. Now, I will say this: you will never. This is the reason why I said I would never move to California. California is too.
California, we love you, just not with child support.
Well, no, not just child support, like alimony, because people forget about alimony too. Alimony can be part of those.
I don't even want to go in there.
Yeah. Well, no. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so for example, if you get a divorce from your spouse, you have 2 kids. You have to pay that alimony go along with that child support, and they'll calculate them together to try to see how much you can get out of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, man, California, I would never move there. I would never. There's too many messed up laws in California. Too liberal.
Woo! I heard once again a friend that was in New Jersey. He explained what was going on with alimony in New Jersey, if I believe. It was something I was like, hey man, that's robbery, man. What? That's robbery.
Now, not to even mention with child support payment. Okay, let's say you have 2 kids, right? Remember I was saying you get 2 kids, it's 25% of your paycheck, no matter what it is, of your income. That's not even including taxes. And taxes on the average for the average man is 20%. Let's say you go to another tax bracket, you can go up to 22%, it can go as high as 30-some%. So it depends on how much you make and it depends on your tax bracket. So you're actually, the average man, if you got 2 kids, that's 25% plus that 22%, that's 47% of tax. I mean, 40% coming out your paycheck right now.
It's a stat here that says out of 13.6 million single parents with kids living in the U.S., they said half, 50.2%, get paid for child support. You can when you see some of the numbers, and not even talking about the job that the guy has.
Yes.
Like he's a lawyer, he's a doctor. Hey, let's just be real. It's some chicks that can make a living off different baby daddies.
Now, not to try to give people ideas.
Yeah, no ideas, which y'all probably didn't figure this out.
No. I'm gonna be fair because I'm gonna go to the other side of it.
Yeah.
Some guys know how to manipulate it in this way. Some of them be self-employed and show the pay stubs or when they did bad, and then they'll go back to court on purpose.
Really? Yeah. Well,
I can't blame him.
85% say that we ain't doing a good job. Good Lord. Now, don't get me wrong, people. We're not saying nobody should not take care of your child. I definitely think you should take care of your kid. But this is outrageous.
It's hurting the family. Okay, the family law, let's call it what it is. It didn't already just broke up the two-parent home.
Yeah, the family home. Yeah.
So that's already...
That structure's...
Yeah, gone. But the other part of it too, with all this money being disputed and distributed, and with the percentages and stuff like that, that make people greedy. That's what it does, and that makes it even worse. And it makes it worse on the kid. It makes it a lot worse on the kid.
Well, wouldn't you agree with this, that a lot of things that were back in the day that was the male's job has almost kind of been removed and kind of been channeled towards the government now?
Now, I will say this, though, that generation between 60s and 70s, oh, they did some messing up. Oh, they did some messing up. Boy, they made it bad on us over here.
Yeah.
Dumb cats there, they was going to, but some of it, they're going to the war, they come back messed up in the head, all types of different things. But yeah, they made it bad on us, from the drug laws to the child support laws. A lot of messing up they did that just made it rough on us.
Man, what it says, the average is 5,000, and he said paid a year. The average a year.
Oh, the $5,760.
$60.
That's the average.
That's the average child support paid a year. It says a month is less than 500.
Yeah, less than 500. Yeah.
Oh,
less than 500.
Ladies, only 15% of y'all are on child support. So Kevin Federline was like. The goat of child support catches a girl on the couch. He's the goat.
Yeah, he got her. He got Britney Spears on that. He got her on that.
Man, this is a lot of 85%. You can just say men. Just men. Child support is meant for. We need a new slogan. Child support. It's for men only.
Okay, so another story, and this is from a friend. Can't tell you, but he.
We got a lot of friends.
Yeah, we got a lot of males we know that go through
horror stories.
But his horror story is this. Okay, he was married for like a year, right? So he got married like a year and a half. Him and his wife got a divorce. Okay, so she put him on child support for their first child. They tried to reconcile. She ended up getting pregnant. She got the second child, right? She made an agreement about the first child, right?
Yep.
A little small agreement.
Yeah. 5
years passed, and then they go through a nasty divorce. Get that back child support on him. He couldn't travel. He couldn't get a passport. All he can do is he used to have to use a licensed work permit to travel. So wherever his job was going to send him, he has to report in to his lawyer and to the court to get him okay to travel. And he was paying $2,500 a month. Yeah, give me your money. Stick them up.
Get out of the bag. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's the story. The horror story.
This has become a business. Everything in this place is like a business at this point.
But listen to this though. This is an old cat. An old cat gave me this game on this, and it makes a lot of sense. If I'm a woman, I get 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
3 baby daddies.
Yeah.
I just go get a $40,000 job to go along with it. I'm balling out of
Yeah, because he getting his check, like that. What that Oprah? Say Oprah, I want your check. Your check.
Just think about this. Okay, so let's say you get 3 good people like we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Doctor, lawyer,
construction.
She's making over $120,000 easily over a year.
Oh my.
Easily.
Hey, you know what? With all the feminist things going on and the role reversal things we trying to do, maybe we do need to think about starting having kids.
Yeah.
So we can get that check.
They ain't gonna let that happen. You know feminists not going for that. You know they're not going for that. They got it right where they want it right now.
Men start surgically getting kids, having kids so they can get waiting on child support. Golly.
Man, it's just crazy though. But yeah. Yeah, this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Child support is real.
Well, fellas, for all y'all in prison, financial prison, we're gonna try to live it up for y'all. Go on your check, go on your neck, man. That's a lot of money, man.
Hey.
85, I'm gonna keep harping on that. 85% of child support paid is men.
Protect yourself at all times.
Protect yourself at all times, fellas. Y'all think condoms and everything, you condoms, fellas.
Yeah, okay. Condoms, also try to see if she can wear a contraceptive to go along with the condom.
Yeah, double up.
Double
Bag it. Do what you gotta do, man.
That's what you want to do.
Double bag it and save a lot.
Oh, another thing too. Another thing. Guys, don't be sleeping with all them girls, man. They got so much stuff going on with them, man. It don't make no sense, man. You sleep with a lot of women, man, you get diseases and all types of other things going on.
Yeah, sometimes that's not wrong. I think so a lot of guys have been brainwashed that it make you less of a man to pass on the...
Yeah.
You can pass sometimes.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong, fellas.
We get sometimes you gonna just knock somebody down, but man, you can pass on half these chicks.
Yeah,
fellas. Something wrong with them anyway.
I can't stress it too much looking at... I mean, I know, I get it. Guys are like, it feels better without one. You know what don't feel better? That check missing. Protect that check, man.
It's nothing worse than you make $100,000 a year and you giving away 25 of it.
Then we did one on
and that's without the government taking.
We did one on Corinne Stephens that the dude. She had a baby. Eli got her pregnant.
When will we learn? That's all I say. When will we learn?
Well, it's robbing season. This is SOS off the Squish.
I'm Smitty.
Oh, and before we go, man, y'all need to go ahead description box down at the bottom right. And please leave a comment, even if we're trash.
On the yard.
But if I jump out of trash can, I got a ski mask on with that. And people coming for their child support check.
Hey, hit the like and subscribe button.
Please hit the like and subscribe button.
But yeah, this is SOS coming with a real topic, child support. Shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Give me that check. I want it. Y'all have a good one.
This is our reality.
It's our reality. I have a good one.